Hi everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Dead Rising, grabbing the 7-day survivor achievement. This is to survive in infinity mode for 7 in-game days, which is 14 hours of real life. So this achievement requires a ton of dedication and a free day, essentially. What I recommend doing is getting the Mega Buster in the main game first, so make sure you get the Zombie Genocider achievement so you can get the Mega Buster. That'll make doing this whole run a lot easier because it will make killing psychopaths way easier. As soon as you start, pick up the Mega Buster and head out of the vent, kill Otis on the roof. He should drop one piece of raw meat. This won't heal you too much because you have to cook it, but you know, food is food. But run back inside and then grab another Mega Buster. You have to drop the old one and pick up a new one. Try to keep your Mega Buster ammo at its max because this thing is a really good weapon. So head on out to Entrance Plaza and then hang a left. You are going to follow the walkway until you get to a bookstore. Once you get to that bookstore, you want to look for a very specific book called Health 2. It's going to be right next to the cash register, so make sure you grab that. And this is one of 3 books we'll be getting. And the reason we are getting these books is because having all 3 of them will triple the healing effects of all food items, which is very key to this achievement because that'll make our food last way longer. And since we're losing health every minute and a half, that's the name of the game to survive in 7-Day Survivor, is to just gather up food and make the most efficiency out of it. Alright, so head down the second floor, and then you're going to fight Paul up here. He's a psychopath that should drop a bunch of good food after you kill him. He drops a cooked piece of meat, as well as squash and orange juice, so make sure you hold on to those. A rule of thumb for 7-Day Survivor is to not eat any of your food until you get all 3 books. So with that in mind, we have to make a run now to get the other 2. So head down to the first floor and then take a right into Paradise Plaza. You want to make your way to the back bathroom and take the shortcut up to Wonderland Plaza. And all the shortcuts and stuff are all opened in Infinity mode. It's essentially a sandbox mode with a survival aspect, so you don't have to worry about doing any scripted things like rescuing the dude to get the shortcuts open, because they're already all opened. Alright, as soon as you're out in Wonderland Plaza, make your way up to the second floor, and you want to look for the bookstore. It's going to be off to your right, so once you leave, just head up the second floor. You can take either staircase because there's a bridge connecting the 2 halves of the second floor. So the bookstore is going to be on the right side of the giant bunny, so just try your best to get over there. And you want to try your best to take as little damage as possible, because you know that's health that you can save. If you are starting to die, you can eat some food, but make sure you eat some of your food that's not worth too much, like a squash or like snacks or cookies, because they only heal like 1, and even with the perks they only heal 3. So keep that in mind. But once you grab the book, it's going to be right in the front. It's called Health 1. You want to jump down to the first floor and you want to go towards the giant bunny and head towards the North Plaza. So just keep going here. The thing should have a staircase, which you know is the right exit. The other one is the food court on the other side. Don't take that one, take this one, and then head through the North Plaza all the way to the entrance where the fountain is. So if you played the game, which you should have, or else you wouldn't have unlocked this mode, you should know where everything is for the most part. So head to the entrance. And once you're there, you want to head into the empty store right next to the hardware store. And in there should be 2 magazines. You are going to need the one called Survival. So that's the one in the back. So make sure you grab that. And as soon as you do, we can start hunting down psychopaths and gathering food, which is going to be the name of the game, is to hunt for food, gather it in a secluded area, and then just wait until your health goes all the way down. Once your health goes all the way down, eat some food. You have to make sure you know what all the food is worth in terms of number of health, so you can make the most efficiency out of it. So I recommend downloading like a chart or something, so you can look up how much food heals. Just multiply that by 3, and you should have a pretty good idea on which foods to use and when to use them. And that will make your food go way longer. So once you are out in Leisure Park, head to the picnic area and take out the 3 snipers. These are good psychopaths to fight because they drop a ton of food, and it's a good fight to do early on, simply because once again, they drop just a ton of stuff. They drop like 3 pizzas and some oranges and some cookies, which should get us through the first day. So just make sure you kill all of them, loot their bodies for all the foods. Try to gather up in one area, because obviously you can't hold all this stuff all at once. So just try to pick all of it up. Careful with the oranges, because they tend to roll away. But get all the food, and once you do, what you want to do is you want to jump onto the gazebo. And once you're up here, you just kind of want to wait here and try to make this food last as long as possible. This should take you to about halfway through the next day. So just wait here. Keep an eye on your health bar and make sure you know what foods heal how much health. So keep that in mind. So cookies will heal like 3, oranges will heal 6. A cooked thing of meat or a pizza or orange juice should heal a full health bar, so use those once you're down to 1 thing of health. As soon as you are good with your food, just jump down and then head across the park. There's going to be a snack and a box of cookies out here next to flower beds. There should be 2 more boxes of cookies by this bench right here. So there's going to be 4 things of food right here. Even though they don't heal that much, they all heal 3. Food is food. Don't ever pass up on food. Just pick up any food you see and stockpile it, because the mall only has about 5.5 days worth of food. All your other types of food you need are going to be gotten from psychopaths. So once you exhausted all of the mall's foods, make sure you go psychopath hunting. And once again, there are lists online telling you when and where psychopaths spawn. But once you grab everything out here in Leisure Park, head into the food court. The food court has a glitch with it where if you enter it during the 4th day, it will crash the game. So we are going to do all our scavenging in the food court first and then never come back here, simply because we don't want the game to glitch on us while we're halfway through the run. But as soon as you enter here, you should fight Carlito, and he's going to be on the balcony. He'll go down in 1 shot, and he should drop some pretty good food too. I think he drops 1 thing of snack, a yogurt, and a cooked piece of meat. And just put all your food in 1 congregated area, and then just scavenge around the food court. Gather up all your food in 1 area, and just sit on it for however long it lasts you. Keep an eye on your health bar, and you want to repeat this for every single area in the game until the mall runs out of food. Once that happens, just go psychopath hunting, and you should be good for the rest of the playthrough. And hopefully you have a free day handy to knock this one out. It is a lot of work, but it's worth it because you get 2 achievements. Both of them for 20 gamer score. You get the first one for surviving 10 hours, and then the second one for surviving 14. You also get unlock the laser sword, which helps out a bunch. But that's all there is to it.